Hello, welcome to this ASMR video. Today I'm doing some drawing. I want to draw my mind on paper, and the purpose of this thing is to empty my mind and to become more relaxed and to be present in the moment of now. I usually do this exercise and it always makes me so relaxed, and it's always something that clear my mind very fast and very easily. Uh, so let's do it. First, I just start by some random doodling without any meaning or anything. Just putting my pencil on the paper and doing some doodlings. The sound of pencil on the paper, it is a very calming sound. It is something very it is sound give me a very familiar feeling of like I always knew this sound, this sounds of pencil on the paper. I recommend you to do this exercise whenever you feel overwhelmed by thoughts and by feelings. Just get a pencil and start doodling. Just let your emotions and your thoughts translate into movements of hand and movements of pencil on the paper. Don't try to make any meaningful. Let the experience lead you and let the emotions move your hand. Eventually you see in the big picture you are drawing something meaningful and sometimes beautiful things. I feel like this pencil is very not much good for coloring. This one is better. It is more saturated. It is darker. And you can always buy some very cheap paper, and you should not be stressed about paper. Just buy some cheap paper and one regular pencil and put the pencil on the paper and move it. Oh. Oh, I just punched through the paper. I always find myself drawing eyes whenever I have a pencil or pen in my hands. I do really love eyes. It is a portal to inner side of or inner side of us. Eyes are very beautiful. They are some special part of our body. Don't worry if your drawings is not beautiful or it is not symmetrical. Just play with the shapes and lines. Just go with the flow and go with the lines. You may see repeating patterns in your drawing. The world is full of these patterns, repetitive patterns. Oh, I'm sorry. That repeat themselves everywhere. Let's go to another page. Just you can go to another page if you didn't like your drawing. I don't know how this top camera recording. I hope it record everything I did. So let's draw something else. I always love trees. I'm sorry if you hear any outside noise or car noise from outside. It is sometimes inevitable, if I'm spelling that right, to control. It is not possible to control everything. So you should go just with the flow and be relaxed. When you try to control everything and you do your best and you see that it is not possible, you will be sad. So just forget about it. Just be relaxed and don't try to control everything. When you try to control everything, at the end you will see that it brings you pain and suffering. Sometimes we need to surrender to the experience of life, and when you surrender you will see that everything will become very simple, very joyful, very beautiful. When I look at leaves on the trees, I always feel very young at that moment. Trees are some kind of animal. I'm sorry, trees are not animals. Some kind of live beings that always gave me this feeling of youthfulness and being young, and they are so innocent, doing their best at their job to be alive and not giving a, I don't know how to say it in a polite way. They don't care. They just are. They are just, and I think they are pleased with their being. They just doing their regular thing, and I think they are happy. All the trees are happy, no matter where they are and how they are. They come, they flourish, they become green, they make oxygen, they do us humans favors, and we don't appreciate plants and trees and flowers as much as they need to. I know this tree is not that beautiful, but I love it. And already this tree gave me very relaxing feeling, so I will do another one with in the past I did a lot of drawing. Oh, it's a while that I it's a long while that I didn't any kind of art. The life sometimes sends you in the ways that you may not like, but it is important that you go back and do things that you did like in the past and do things that gives you that good old relaxing feeling. So I always will return to drawing and to art. I think art is something so natural for us humans. Whenever whenever we are full of ourselves, full of emotions and full of thoughts and feelings, we do arts in many formats and many kinds. I'm saying that we humans, in our very base and in our very core, we are artists, and I think it is necessary for every human to pursue some kind of art of his choice and like. And I think every kid, every little kid is a artist, and this modern life push us away from our natural behavior and our natural way of life. So let's put the pencil again on the paper and let the emotion lead us through something. I hold a pencil or a pen in my hand, involuntarily I will start to draw abstract paintings and abstract drawings without any specific meaning. And this is something that happens out of my control, and yes, it always gives me a very pleasant feeling. And life sometimes gets very hard and out of control, and it is hard to cope with life sometimes, but in my heart I'm so sure and I have so much hope for the future, and I'm telling you to not lose hope. Hope is everything that we had, and without hope we are nothing, and we need this hope. So hope. Hope is everything that we have. Just whenever you feel tensioned and overwhelmed by life, among many ways that you can calm yourself, I found this one very effective and very useful, and I can tell you that you just need to sometimes draw something, draw your feelings on the paper until that feeling is moved away and you feel better. And when you do that drawing, don't worry about the shape of that thing. Just draw. Sometimes it is beautiful and symmetrical. Sometimes it's something out of order. But you should know everything could be beautiful. Just the way you look at it makes it ugly or beautiful. If you are, if you see things in a beautiful way, you see everything very beautiful. You can see goodness in everything, and you can see beautifulness in everything. So it is up to you how to feel and how to be. I can do this for hours and hours and not get tired. Some basic lines. Maybe you find something in these lines sometimes. I find myself living in these simple drawings, living beautiful lives. Sometimes it is good to escape from the reality, doing some classic home. Maybe a little tree near our home. I need to draw chimney for the winter. Maybe we need firewood and also for cooking, and some stairs. And maybe some big mountain in the background. And maybe some snow on the top of the mountains. So I think, again, I'm sorry if you can hear the motorcycle outside of my home. I stayed up so I can find some quiet time, but even it's cold outside and it is a hard, relatively hard and cold fall. I don't know how some people can drive motorcycle in this cold weather in this time of night. I don't know what I drew here. At the first it looked like some caterpillar, but I think I lost. So I think it is time to say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this ASMR, and I hope I could help you. I helped you get a little more relaxed. And let me know if you like this kind of ASMR, and please give me your kind comments, and I hope if you can support me by subscribing, and goodbye.